do my mic check real quick, and we'll get started. So, 1 second. Let the stream get started. No one out there wants to look at my beautifully disheveled visage. Cool. So we just got done blowing the fuck out of Mako reactor in Sector 7. Hey, you. Halt! No one is allowed to pass. Alright, whatever, that's cool. You know, this is the first time we've ever agreed on something. Yes. Well, then, shall we? Yes. What the? Did they just, like... Did they just kill each other? What the what just happened? I've never actually, encountered this before. That's pretty funny. Okay, so this way goes to the haunted train yard. Warning. Dawn comes and things never change. It's pretty depressing, Mr. train conductor, man. Even the train conductor is spewing the themes from the game. Neck ear. Nothing ever changes. Wonder why Barrett doesn't wear the Avalanche uniform, which the Avalanche uniform is basically a red bandana, but Barrett doesn't wear a red bandana. I wonder why. Maybe he wants to kind of separate himself from the original Avalanche, which was a pretty terrifying terrorist organization. I said you say something? This poor guy, he's just doing his job. Even though Barrett isn't as radical as the previous Avalanche leader, he's still a crazy son of a bitch. He was about to assault and assail this train worker This guy just working on a train, trying to get by. He's like, you work for Shinra, fool! He definitely has a temper. You busting up my rhythm, fool. Jumping off this train. But I thought there ain't getting off this train we're on, Perry. Yeah, even the reoccurring use of trains. You know. You got the trains in Midgar, you got the train in Coral. Are there any other trains in the game? I mean, there's the gondola cart in Golden Saucer. But yeah, there's always trains and whatnot present. Because ain't getting off this train we're on. Wahoo. Just run. Apparently you can stop and talk to people on the train while the warning level is going, and they'll give you items, but I've never done that because I don't want to run out of time. I love the character animations of, what is that, Big and Jesse? Stick me behind Tifa. Dude, you look good in a Shinra uniform. Yeah. You look great. Just like a man. Yay, I'm so happy. I think. I like... 7 was one of the last Final Fantasies that had that old Final Fantasy humor. Stylings that they pretty much started in 5. 4 had some funny parts, but not really. 4 was still a very serious story. He did that. I'm so happy, I think. What was that for? Don't get hurt. Shrug. Who's... Was that supposed to be Wedge? It didn't really look like him. Or is that just some random person? Come on, fool! Let's go. Let's blow up Sector 5 reactor. Let's just go. I don't care. Whee! Alright. So we're on our way to the 5th sector of Midgar to blow up a reactor that is giving electricity to the people. It can't be that hard for Shinra to spin Avalanche into a terrible, terrible organization. I mean, they're pretty much already a terrible, terrible organization. So it's not exactly hard to, I mean, you didn't even have to lie. I mean, you didn't have to lie. That blue goo. Die, blue goo, die. Blue goo, guy pan. Delicious. Hell's bubbles. And coming off of playing Final Fantasy X, this active time battle is so much different. I need to equip my materia. I still have not equipped my materia. I'll go ahead and do that after this fight. Rocket launcher. Rocket launchers and blue goos. I wish they would have put a bestiary in this version of the game. A bestiary and a music box. Why didn't they do that? I'd rather enjoy those types of things. And like play it like a movie viewer, so we can like watch all of the FMV cutscenes. That would have been cool too. Come on, guys. Okay. So, let's hook up my materia. So he's the... Oh, well, first, let's get you that. And I'ma get you that. I'll put it on. Lightning, because that just fits you. I don't know what to tell you. Fire. Ace. Okay. Now my dudes are all materied up. Alright, there's Jesse. Oh, that's fine. I'm angry at you. Wrong way. I always go the wrong way at this part. Excuse me. Get that. Boom. Give me that tent. Now I need to save. I like how this looks exactly like Mako Reactor 7. I mean, you could construe it as just lazy reusing of assets, which, I mean, to a degree, yeah, that's true because it makes it easier because you can just reuse the asset. But it also makes perfect sense for Shinra. Like, everything is mass-produced. Everything looks exactly the same. So that brings that point home, that the whole world has become homogenized. Special combatancy. Sweet. See, it's not a total swap because they changed some of the details on the pre-rendered background, so it's not an entire just swap, like the exact same thing. Some things have changed. Mostly like the numbers on pipes and buildings and stuff. Enough details that you know you're in a different place if you actually paid attention. But it still looks exactly the same as Sector 7 Mako Reactor. Chicken, nice touch. Smogger. I want to get everyone on his limit break, please. I don't want to use it. Die, fool. Time to set that bomb. And then boom, this full on flashback to Nibelheim. See, it's so it's so similar. Even the Sector 5 Mako reactor is so similar that it even immediately reminds Cloud of the Mako reactor from his hometown. He just immediately starts having flashbacks. And here we see the beginning of Tifa's hatred towards Shinra. Look at those gears in the foreground, on the top right. Look at those gears. Some really great pre-rendered work in this game. Some of it's aged not well, but some of it's still cool to look at. You know, it might not be impressive anymore. It's not 1997 anymore, but. What's wrong with you, fool? Beep, 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 beep. Alright, I set us up the bomb, guys. I set us up the bomb. Everybody heal. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give him that. Yeah. See, in this time, there's no timer on the bomb. Which I wonder why. Maybe it shows that Avalanche is still kind of, or this Avalanche is still kind of new. And they make mistakes, you know. Having a timed bomb maybe wasn't the best idea. Give me that AP. Give me that gil. I got the gil to pay the bills. Yeah, I pretty much escaped the same way I escaped the first Mako reactor. This run is going a little better so far. I've always liked this elevator. There's something about this elevator. I really like the, I don't know, the lighting, just the design of it. It just looks so stylish. This game can be very, very stylish. Actually, it pretty much is very, very stylish. You definitely see whenever, this is when Tetsuo Nomura got his first big break as a lead character designer. Now, Yoshitaka Amano was still the image illustrator, but Nomura really took the helm as designer, and you can see, you know, the emergence of his style, spiky hair, belt buckles and zippers and all that bullshit that pretty much comes to fruition in Final Fantasy X, which is ridiculously designed. It's a ridiculous design. It's a little too much. But I like 7's approach. Too soon. Too soon again. Boosh. I don't need to save. Haha. Come on, attack Barret. Kill me. Don't kill me. So close. Oh, no. I said item, not quit. Everything's going great. Yay. Nothing can go wrong. Oh. Shit, my soldiers. So they're onto your ass. Sorry. And enter President Shinra. Pretty evil son of a bitch. What was it? So even the president's like, oh, are you that one group of terrorists that were actually a problem at one time? Even the president's making fun of the fact that Avalanche is pretty much disbanded at this point. It's just a couple of people. Boom, another name drop. Sephiroth. Sephiroth. He was brilliant. Perhaps too brilliant. I guess they make you king vermin. So shut up, jackass. Beginning to bore me. A very busy man. I have a dinner I must attend. What an asshole. A dinner. Oh, a playmate. How nice of you. Meet Airbuster, the lamest name ever. Techno soldier. Excuse me. At this point, this is the first Final Fantasy game with a helicopter in it. Or any kind of modern convenience or modern transportation. You know, they got motorcycles and cars and cell phones and helicopters and airplanes, all powered by Mako. I'm gonna bust them up, fool. Turn function non-operational. Not a damn thing. There's still so much I want to tell you. So at this point, I think Tifa already knows that something is wrong with Cloud. She already knows that Cloud is acting weird and that his memories are wrong. But maybe she just didn't have the heart to tell him. Or maybe she's just referring to, she wants to profess her love. Which, yeah, I mean, you know, that one's the easy way out. But I like to think that she has, she wants to tell him that there's more to him than he knows. Be strong, Barrett. Be strong. Whee! back then. I only got scraped knees. What do you mean by back then? Oh, it moved. And enter Eris. Whatever. See, unlike Zack, Cloud immediately recognizes the flowers and apologizes. Zack was just gonna walk over the flowers, not pay any mind to them. But Cloud immediately recognized. Fix my mic real quick. Here we go. So we meet again. Don't you remember me? Yeah, I remember you. You're the slum drunk, right? JK. You sold me a flower. Have any material? I like this. Good for nothing. You just don't know how to use it. I do love this church. I didn't mention anything. I'm gonna change you to the. It is. How do you? There it goes. It is the clouded. You know she was thinking about Zack right there. Because I'm sure at this point, Cloud... I think at this fall, when he falls here, I think this is pretty much when the Mako poisoning kind of starts fading a little bit. You can just kind of tell by the way he acts. He's not as stoic and, you know, just, I'm here for the job. You know, he's he's starting to act more like Zack, and Aerith just obviously just recognized that just now. Don't let it get to you. Yeah. Look at this, a Turk. I think that's a Reno. Is that Reno? Can't really tell. I don't know who that is. Yeah, that's right. About one date. So you should learn that from Zack too. Paying people with a date. Such a Zack thing. Alright, I just got done playing through Crisis Core, so it's fresh on my mind. Oh man, no doubt. I always goof on the next part. When you have to push the barrels, is that what you're talking about? I don't know who you are, but you don't know me. I know you. Oh yeah, I know you. So it just happened. That'll be a great date. Oh, well, no doubt, I plan on going on a date with Barrett. So, I mean, that's my end goal. Uniform. I cannot wait. I think my favorite aspect of this Final Fantasy VII remake that we're going to be getting is a new translation, because a lot of this the dialogue works and a lot of it doesn't. A lot of it just doesn't make any sense. So I'm hoping to get a solid dialogue experience in that remake. I better get one. I'm sure we will. No, I want to go on a date with Barrett, so I'm going to purposefully mess up this barrel section. Those were Mako eyes. I like this. Reno walks through the flowers with nonchalance. That's true. Part of the charm comes from the bad translation. And that's that half that's good. But the other half is the bad part of the bad translation. And it's it's hard to differentiate who's talking or how someone says something or the motivation of why someone would say something. It's just a lot is lost in the translation. I wish we would have gotten a better one. North America really didn't get a good translation until Final Fantasy VIII. Say what you want about the game. I mean, a lot of people don't like it, and I totally understand. But it was the first time we actually got a good North American translation. I love this Reno. Oh, Reno. I love the Turks. I think Square knew that the Turks were going to be so popular. They just seem like that type of characters. Yes, we could learn the original language. But we're consumers, and our job is to consume. They never should have fought us. Cloud, help. Damn. What's that? Let me see, what do I have to do to get Barrett? Oh yeah, you have to always tell her to wait. And then push the wrong barrel. Which I don't even know what the right barrel is. So that's a thing. Eight was an underrated one. You can't really blame it because it came at the heels of Final Fantasy VII, so not exactly an easy game to come after. Bum, 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 bum. But I enjoyed 8. I enjoyed a lot of aspects of 8. There are some things about 8 I didn't like, but oops. Oh man. The first time I've ever pushed the right barrel, and it's when I'm trying to get Barrett. Oh well. Well, it looks like I'm not getting Barrett. I could do up like do another save, but I'm good. Oh, it's true. 6 is probably 4, 5, and 6 are like just almost masterpieces, if not masterpieces. 6 is probably a masterpiece. Really, the first one, not the... Are you talking about the NES version? Or the much better GBA version? I really wanted that date with Barrett. Oh well. Roll with the punches. Run! Oh man, you haven't beaten 6? Oh man. 6 is so good. Not the NES version? The Famicom version? Oh, they had a PlayStation version. I forgot they had a PlayStation version of Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Wow, this church. The church is sure is small on the outside. Kefka is a great villain. I don't. You know, I usually don't like the. Oh, I'm a villain because I am clinically insane. I usually don't like that, but there's something about Kefka. I think it's... Oh, I don't want to spoil anything. I'm not going to spoil why I like Kefka so much. But he is a pretty great villain. He's a successful villain. Yeah, Final Fantasy Origins for PS1. 1 second. I'm going to turn on... I'm going to turn on... Okay. So... Turks are a Shinra organization. Not entirely true. Cloud, but, you know, that's okay. That's true, no doubt. I guess you already know. Yeah, halfway through the game, he wins. he wins halfway through the game. And it's pretty cool. Dirty stuff. So the Turks are... They don't expressly work for Shinra. They're like mercenaries, kind of. Oh man, I just recently watched someone play through an English translation of Before Crisis, which is a mobile game that we never got. Takes place kind of within Crisis Core, and it's all about the Turks and stuff, and kind of how they became... Oh, yeah, it is kind of hard to spoil a game that old, right? I try not to spoil things, though. You know, I know there's some people out there that avoid spoilers. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. But yeah, the Turks eventually ended up owing Shinra their allegiance. I forgot exactly why. I should probably watch Before Crisis again. I like this pre-rendered scene right here. I like all the pre-rendered scenes in this game. Oh yeah, definitely on newer games. How did she guess? Because she used to be in love with a soldier named Zack. And he died. Crisis Core was pretty sad. I don't know if anyone out there has played Crisis Core, but that game does not end very happy. Obviously. We all know what happens to Zack. Right, nothing. So you can tell she likes Cloud, but only because he reminds her of Zack so much. That's why, like, some people think that Aerith is the love interest. Some people think Tifa is the love interest, which I tend to agree with. I don't know why you would think Aerith is the love interest, because she's obviously not in love with Cloud. But they did end up kind of creating an interesting love triangle kind of thing going on. Let's go! Materia. You ain't got nothing. I can go ahead and save. Let's... No, God, I don't like having the quit button right there. That's not cool. Like, all it takes is one mistake and your game is gone. Quit should have been like, you know, go to configuration and then quit or something like that. That's what I would have done, but I didn't save. Man. Midgar is a pretty shitty place. It's just garbage everywhere. Just garbage. Everything is built out of garbage. You ever hear of Wild Market? Yeah, I've heard of Wild Market. Is that like Walmart? Wild Market. This guy's sick. Passed out nearby, so must have helped him in here. Ooh, ah, ugh. Oh. So here's a little. This is a little foreshadowing to the reunion part of the game. So he is one of Sephiroth's clones, or whatever. Forgot how they explained it in the game. Guess analog control is kind of hard to control sometimes. What you got? What you got for me? Oh, same stuff I already have. Whatever. What am I doing? I'm walking around looking at the ground. I find a lot of things people drop when you look down. You'll never find them when you're looking up, right? I cannot argue with that. to get some face downs just in case. Everything President Shinra says is a lie. But you can't trust that Avalanche either. You can bat it around all you like, but it all comes down to wanting to live like the people up there. I never lie to myself. See, that guy knows what's up. Top drawer empty. Oh, the bottom drawer empty. Is there a secret drawer? Turtle Paradise News. Man, I remember as a kid, that Turtle Paradise poster thing, such a big deal. Like everyone was trying to find all of them. This was before the internet. Well, not before the internet, but this was before, you know, it was easy to share stuff like that, you know. So everyone thought you got something really cool when you found all the posters. You don't. You get like... You get some sources and like a mega elixir. It's not worth all the trouble. Alright. 2 of those. Titan bangle. I'll give you a Titan bangle too. I'll give you Titan bangle too. Fire and ice. Look at these beautiful flowers. Look at these beautiful flowers. Look at these beautiful flowers. Cover. Put cover on him. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be back in a second. back. So I am at Aerith's stepmom's house, mom's house. It's not her actual mother, but whatever. Tifa, girl. Yeah, a girl. Friend. Hell yeah. I'm used to it. Soldier. The last thing Aerith needs is to get hurt again. See, at this point, the mom is talking about Zack. Because whenever Zack went missing when he was practically kidnapped by Hojo, him and Cloud were kidnapped by Hojo, they were missing for a good 4 years. So, I mean, Aerith waited and waited for Zack to come back, as he said he would, but he never did. So, sure, Aerith's mom is just trying to protect her again. Seem pretty tired. The flashback to Cloud's mom. I don't think Cloud's mom had a name. I don't think they've given her a name yet. Not interested. Time to sneak out. Shh. Be very, very sneaky. Be very sneaky. You've got to be very sneaky in this section. Quiet. Walk down the steps quietly. Shh. So sneaky. Anything down here? Ooh, excuse me. Ah. How did you get over here? That is impossible. Are you done? Trust me, Aerith knows how to take care of herself. Terrible. And this is just what, like, Midgar... This is just what the lower parts of Midgar look like. This is just what people live in. The refuse and the pieces and parts that fall from the top. They just live amongst them. Pretty terrible. I like that I'm fighting a giant house. Because Japan. An attack. Prepare to eat steel. I do need to kind of get some more gil. I'm gonna walk around here and get some gil. Wow. Give me that limit break. Sorry, not paying attention. I should be paying attention. Let me pause this real quick. Sorry guys, I gotta take this real quick. Early game ethers, 750 gil a pop. Alright. Apologize. I'ma take you home, baby. I'm gonna walk you the opposite way we just came. Oh yeah, that's dumb. Never mind. And here's the iconic slide that Square just loves putting back in the game, or in other games, or in movies. I like this part. What rank were you? Rank? You know, in soldier. Oh, I was first class. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Just the same as him. Same as who? My first boyfriend. Were you serious? I like how they both knew Zack very personally. Yet neither of them know that the other person knew Zack. It's a nice little twist. Now imagine what would happen if Aerith would have just said his name. Would that have triggered something in Cloud or something? Because I don't really think Cloud hears the name Zack again. I mean, in Golgaga, but I think Golgaga's an optional place. I don't think you have to go there. So after that, I don't think you hear about it until much later in the game. Tifa? Why are you dressed like a... Yeah, she looked kind of odd. She always dressed like that? Oh, that's whenever Sector 7 is destroyed. There is an enemy skill materia right around here. Oh yeah, it'd be a totally different Final Fantasy VII if Aerith was just like, oh yeah, you remind me of Zack. And then Cloud would have just been like, oh my god, I am Zack. Wait, no, I'm not. Yeah, it would have been a very, very different game. Good old Wall Market. I do enjoy Wall Market. Well, if I can't have Barrett take me on a date, then goddammit, Don Corneo is going to take my hot, young, nubile body. That probably came out terribly. My favorite part of Midgar is right here. Now, if they don't put this place... if they don't put this place in the remake and make it just as weird and creepy and exquisitely Japanese, if they don't have this place, I will be rather disappointed. Because this place is so weird. Shoo, shoo, shoo. A famous dilettante. The Honeybee Inn. Only members can go in. Shoo, shoo. What the hell? You bastard. This ain't no goddamn show. I'm busy right now. Feeling like there's gonna be a fight. Like, damn, man. Should I go or not? What? I mean, you were too. Yeah, me too. Zack. What? Yeah, the game just like... everything is just happy and perfect, right? No, it doesn't sound very fun anymore. It doesn't sound very exciting. Bring me down to your level. I want to get in there. I want that Honeybee Inn. I forgot how to get into the Honeybee Inn. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens there. Oh, I like this. She was like, this is a store? Okay. Beep, beep, boop. Whoa. Broken. I like that there's just like, this store is a kiosk with a Gatling gun aimed at the kiosk. What the hell kind of place is this? Is it the rest stop? Huh? Whoa! Stand there, say something. Well... yeah, just have that scene. It's like, yeah, his name was Zack. And just how Final Fantasy could have happened. I'd read it or watch it. I ain't got money for that right now. Thank you though, shopkeep. No thanks. Yeah, sit down and stay a while. Welcome to Detroit. Yeah, that's... It reminds me of something from like the RoboCop universe. Like you'd go to a kiosk, it malfunctions and kills you. That's such a RoboCop thing to happen. I will have today's special, please. Oh shit. 70 gil, better be good. Yeah, it was alright. Thanks. Save. Alright. So at this point, I'm going to have to go ahead and cut the cast short. Because alas, I do not get paid to play Final Fantasy VII. I must go to a job and make money to pay for things so I could keep playing Final Fantasy VII. Alright, everyone, thanks for watching. Everyone out there, have a beautiful day. I will probably be casting tomorrow or tonight, but soon. Bye bye.